So you go from that and then look at this next...
I am happiest when I'm in like drag.
Yeah, you're having a good time. Lucy, you remember when you were walking up to everyone, all the stunties, and like just asking for their autograph or what you were... They were just...
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what's your name? And they're looking at me and somebody's going, who are you?
Yeah, what are you doing on the set?
Who are you?
He's familiar.
Yeah,
you're awfully friendly.
They kind of, but I was too familiar with them. It was really breeding.
It was kind of creepy.
All over the place.
And you kept demanding the big pillows for your stomach.
Yeah.
Make
me better.
Bigger, bigger. It was so funny. And
I
then
look so much like my brother.
Really?
Yeah. My brother Daniel.
Daniel's much better looking. Anyway.
Alright. Let's see. What's the next photo? Oh, here's
Oh, that was funny, actually.
Annie Banani, and what's your character's name?
Matty.
Maddie.
Maddie. And you had the little jockster vest on again.
You look good in that outfit. See, if you stop bleaching your hair...
yeah, I look younger. I look younger with the long hair.
I mean, you look good in that colour.
That was beautiful. Beautiful silk costume that they gave me, actually.
And that Annie one was my favourite costume in the whole 6 years. Yeah,
seriously,
so comfortable.
Because of the long socks that went up to your knees.
The long socks and the goofy shoes, which
you like the golf shoes.
I have.
They were golf shoes, weren't they? They looked like it.
They did. Bowling shoes. Yeah, two-tone bowling shoes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No. Yeah, they kind of look like golf shoes, but.
How funny.
They scuffed them up.
You have those?
And here's you doing your southern
bow.
God,
yeah.
You were so good as that. It's a good character.
Whenever I need an accent, right, and pull out the southern...
You've only done it once, haven't you?
Aries Farm, again. Kevin Smith started with the southern accent, so
but this woman was much...
You're like budding. Where you were like coming on to it. I can't remember.
Yeah. We were doing the
little stick.
My character was digging hers, but I think they cut that out.
Oh, I caught it. I don't know. Maybe no one else did.
Right, little lady.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah.
November. Oh.
This is Gabriel. I really don't want to do another fight.
Were you pregnant by here?
No.
Well,
no, Lucy.
One too many marshmallow puffs. Yeah. I always tell you some shots. Yeah, look, not you, but one looks great, and then some shots.
You go, what happened?
I look at me. Yeah, even a few days later, in the same episode, and I go, whoa, I'm doughy there. But
it's all the lighting.
Who's this in the middle? Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, look at your
making
hair.
That face.
What was that for? Any episode.
I don't know. Fighting. I think I'm fighting you. Yes, actually, there's a little piece of leather in the corner. That was the fight.
In the
pretending. Tent. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because one time we fought each other really and had a good. Wasn't it?
That was really good.
Right.
Yeah, it was nice fighting you actually, because you're very good.
Yes, you were actually quite precise yourself. There were no injuries, amazingly.
This was a nice scene. I thought
that was a sweet scene. That was our one of the goodbye scenes, wasn't it? Officially.
This was I can't tell you what's about to happen, but I want you to practice killing me.
Yes, you're so bleak.
Well, that was teaching Gabrielle the pinch, finally.
That was a huge turn for the characters.
Well, it really was. Because I think there were plenty of times where Vina wanted to tell Gabrielle all her secrets, but she'd had such a bad experience with Akemi.
See, if Gabrielle had only known that in season 2, she wouldn't have harassed Zena anymore about teaching her the pinch.
Right.
You know? Or how to throw the chakram.
I know. I don't think Zena was ready.
She wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready to divulge
Only we had known that. But then it came. The time came. Then we just needed Zena to be around a little longer so Gabrielle could practice it. But
okay, kill me again. Now kill me again.
That's my fix. Okay.
But that was cool. That was a devil of a scene for you to fight, to shoot.
You know, it wasn't as bad as you would think.
But you had to go back and reshoot it, and you were pregnant, and
I think because I was pregnant, I was warmer than normal.
You know, I wasted time feeling so bad for you.
You did.
Right. You were a girl. Yes, okay.
You know what actually it wasn't that bad at all. What surprised me though is the very last shot for me on Xena was a close-up, and because the rain machine would make too much noise and it was too far away, they decided to take a fire hose and hold it right over my head, right above the camera. So instead of having the time for the water to warm up a bit in the air, it just poured down me.
Freezing.
And that was cold. And I just thought, okay, that's right. Now I remember. Now I remember what it's like to be cold on Xena. Yeah. But that was the last shot.
It's the lovely T-shirt. And this, see where I'm shooting those arrows?
Look at those abs.
That's where I'm like,
go on.
It's no abs. It's just a thinner layer of dough over the abs. But anyway, they've got me on this crane thing, and they've got my shoes kind of nailed down to a platform. No. I've got like bindings on, like ski bindings or something.
Okay.
So I'm only anchored by my feet. I'm like, whoa!
So you're on the other end of the crane, and they're moving you like you're flying?
Me out. You know, if you're only anchored by the soles of your feet, there's just nothing.
But you were
against.
literally being raised up and down like you were flying through the trees? So
yeah, but I would have just fallen off.
You had no barrier?
No, in the end they had to give me some. I just couldn't have coped with them. Too much of an anchor. Beverly, there's just so much to look at here.
What do we have?
Your hands all over Kevin Smith's body. Debbie, you licking me?
I enjoyed that.
Me too.
Yeah, I thought you would. That goes back a long way, The Reckoning. That was first season, wasn't it?
Yep.
Wow. Isn't it funny how the costumes changed,
and
too?
And at the very beginning, Rob just saw it the other day, and he said, I was trying to do something with my voice, like make it really deep, because I thought I sounded like a chipmunk. You know when you hear yourself on tape and you go, I sound like a chipmunk?
Right.
So I tried to make Xena's voice really deep and manly.
Did Rob think that?
You can hear it. Oh, we just heard it the other day. But he mentioned it, and I know it's true because I was deliberately doing it. But
that's funny. I don't remember it being. You know what's funny is Steve and I went to Italy just recently, and Xena was airing, and I think it was The Reckoning that was on, but it was one of the first season episodes, and they have all the voices dubbed, so it's an Italian voice.
Do we have good? Are we sexy?
Yeah, there's a great Xena voice. It's very deep and full and sexy. So I thought,
what's the Gabrielle voice like? Do they give you
kind of high?
They give you chipmunk voices all over the world, right?
Ted's and mine were kind of funny, actually.
Oh, quick, June! We're getting married.
Look at that. How many times did you get married? Wait. Oh, no, wait. Here you go.
Just once.
3?
Just once. It's the same
that's right. Okay.
That was on the other day on...
You're marrying Kevin Smith, that's right. Aries.